Peace, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a pick a card reading on why are they threatened by you, who is threatened by you and why. I'm sorry. So today I actually have two piles for you to choose from. The orange stone, the carnelian, will be pile 1, and the I forgot what this is, labradorite will be pile 2. Go ahead and pick your pile and I'll see you at your reading. Peace. Peace. If you chose pile 1, this is your reading on why or who is threatened by you. Who is threatened by you and then why. So we have the Messiah. Okay, we have Messiah, detective, the seeker, the guide, and then we have number 17, wolf spirit, authenticity, and number 10, elephant, leadership. Then for your tarot, which we'll talk about it later, it's more acting like a guide than anything. We have art and lovers. All right, who is threatened by you? This is someone who comes across as someone who's very spiritual. This could be someone who is constantly seeking out knowledge and higher wisdom. This could be someone who follows the occult or esoteric, they're esoteric. They practice esoteric practices in order for them to like maintain their spiritual lifestyle. If they're not esoteric, then this is actually someone who is very religious, or this is someone who has a strong sense of theology. Like they have strong beliefs, period. How this person is threatened by you. This person is threatened by you, and because they're threatened by you, they're actually seeking out advice on you. This could definitely be somebody who's going to a tarot reader, a priest or a priestess, a guru, whatever have you. This could be someone who's the head of their church, temple, or lodge, or whatever have you, a spiritual institution that they go to. Or this could be some type of doctrine or book that they use as a premise to like judge you, judge your actions, judge who you are. If that's not the case, then this person is looking up your astrological chart. They could be looking into your Akashic records. They could be looking into like your numerology, your astrological birth chart, your cartography, like where you live and how that's affecting you, those kinds of things. They could be looking into more esoteric things about you. Let me describe this person a little bit more. This person could be a little wacky in the way that they dress. That's for some of you. Like they could be a little bit out there in the way that they present themselves. So this could be someone who does all the decorative things when it comes to their religion or spiritual practice. This is not someone you're going to question if they're spiritual or not, if they're religious or not, if they believe in Scientology or metaphysics or philosophy or not. This is someone who dresses the part of their beliefs. They show it in their everyday expression. So an example, this person could wear crystals, or this person could wear a hijab, or this person could like carry the Bible, or they could have like a cross around their neck. Or this could be someone who wears like Masonic symbols, like the Masonic symbol, if that's what they believe in. If they believe in Scientology, you'll see symbols of it on them. They'll wear it as an adornment. Or if this person is into like anthropology and that kind of thing, then you'll see them, you know, dressing in very Afrocentric clothing, or they'll be dressing in very ethnic clothing that is directly tied into whatever that is that they study. This is one of the reasons why this person is actually intimidated by you. This person is intimidated by you because you are your authentic self, devoid of a visual expression of who you are and your beliefs. And that intimidates this person. For an example, let's say you're Muslim. You would be the kind of Muslim who just doesn't wear a hijab. You don't cover your head or anything like that. but you're extremely devout to a higher power. You're extremely devout to Allah or the God that you believe in, for an example. And this intimidates this person because deep down inside, this person is battling with this idea that in order for them to fulfill their mission or their purpose, they have to be extremely devout, and they're confused as to what devotion looks like. Devotion doesn't actually look like the garments that you wear or the speech that you use. It's about your practices and how you incorporate it into your everyday lifestyle. And the result of that is your, the fruits that you bear for the healing that you've done. You can see it in your character. You can see it in your growth. I'm specifically talking about you, the viewer. Like, this is how you come across. You come across as someone who you don't constantly have to speak about your spirituality or your philosophy or your theology, your religion, your beliefs. You live it. And because you live it, you're authentically you. And for whatever reason, this person finds you to be the threat. You come across as this wolf spirit here. You come across as this deity behind Ganesh in the back of this card right here. This person feels like you can see them. You can see who they are authentically. And so this is someone who distanced themselves from you in some kind of way. This person may stand out in some kind of way, in any way that they do. Is like the more rebellious or the more lavish with this elephant spirit that they adorn themselves to express their beliefs, their philosophies, the more you go within, the more your authentic nature shines. This bothers this person, especially because this person has a bit of a complex. They believe that they were put on this earth to do something very special, like the divine has given them a special mission, which I don't think they're they should be faulted for that. But I think the issue with that is that they believe that it's only them and no one else that can fulfill this mission. And it's something about the way you operate that shatters that belief, because there's something about you that feels unique and special because of how detached you are from superficial things. It's like you're the true embodiment of what spirituality looks like, what authenticity looks like. Now, that's who's threatened by you, and that's why they're threatened by you. But I want to talk a little bit more about these art and lovers cards, and then I'm going to let you go. Spirit is saying that what makes you so beautiful is the fact that you can create love around you wherever you go. You're not seeking anything outside of you because you've created it within you. And you've made this choice and this decision a long time ago. You could have been through a heartache, a painful romantic ending, something that really changed the trajectory of your life, where you seeked out a higher source and a higher power to ground you, to help you find the purpose in life, to help you find meaning all over again. And you were able to find that through your spirituality. Is so much deeper than just how you look. I think what's so unique about your experience, Power One, is that you can actually relate to this person who is intimidated by you. You yourself could have been through a journey where you also wore your philosophy in your expression, in the way that you spoke, and the actions that you took. But because of this big decision you had to make, or the loss of a loved one, or just life in general, you've come to understand that if you create it and cultivate that love, that devotion, that beauty, that wisdom, and within you, everything on the outside will then take that form. Now, that's what Spirit wants to tell you. This is a very side note. If it don't resonate, let it go, okay? But some of you could have a spirit guide that's watching this romantic. Some of you are either in a romantic relationship You could be into a romantic relationship with someone who is either a Leo or a Gemini or a Sagittarius. They could be a fire sign, for sure, a fire sign, or an air sign, or something that's mutable, like Pisces, Gemini. I said that, Sagittarius, and Virgo. One of those, okay? But you could have done some kind of like, either you could have done some type of sacrimonious display. Maybe you have like a shrine, or you could have like lit some candles, or you could have made a prayer, or you could have like made some devotion with the divine. They heard you. They have agreed to your request. If you burned a candle and you seen the candle do some kind of like unique, like made some kind of symbol, like a heart shape, or the flames engulfed in one another, this was your spirit guides confirming that they've accepted your request and that they are actually working on it. But they want to let you know something, that this relationship that you are manifesting, or the one that you're already in, it will bring, on the outside, it may not look like what you expect, but on the inside, it will actually bring you so much healing, and it'll make you have an even closer union with yourself. That the closer your union is with yourself, the love that you have with yourself, the understanding and acceptance that you have with your flaws and your successes, will then emulate, oh my God, emulate, and attract this person for you. So Spirit is going to be giving you the medicine that you need in order to bring this into the physical, if it's not in the physical already. If it's already in the physical, Spirit is telling you this person that you're dating right now, you manifested it. Okay, so anyway, that's what I have for you, Pile 1. If that reading resonated, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below and let me know. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Peace. If you chose Pile 2, the Labradorite, this is your reading on who is intimidated by you and why. So starting out, we have Engineer, Mediator, number 15, the Snow Leopard, number 4, the Owl, and then for your Tarot, we have the Star card, and we have the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay. All right. So, who's intimidated about you? About you. I'm gonna tell you right now, this person is really smart. This is somebody who's smart. This is someone who, they're not smart in the typical way. They're more Librian, if that's the term. Like, their intelligence is more based on how they interact with other people. So this person could definitely have, like, this person will be good at politics. This person will be really good in the realm of politics. They're really good at creating connections with other people, mending any issues that they may have with others, and maintaining a level of like camaraderie. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the person, if they ran for a pageant, they would get Miss Congeniality or Mr. Congeniality. Like, this is the kind of individual that people just kind of like. Even if they do things that are wrong, they find ways to try to mend it over. And let me just tell you, this person has very strategic systems that they follow. And one of those systems that they follow is they don't mind throwing people under the bus. This is the kind of person who, if, let's say that they had an issue with someone because maybe they gossiped about them, they did something that was wrong, this is the kind of person who wouldn't necessarily own up to their faults, but then they would blame the information getting out on another individual. Therefore, reconciling with someone at the detriment of their relationship with another person, if that makes any sense. It's like this person is difficult to own up to their flaws. And the reason why is because this person doesn't want to change. They actually find enjoyment in creating turmoils and conflicts between relationships with people, and then having to be the person to come in to like mend the issue, to come like be the savior, the one that comes in and says, look everybody, let's all be okay. This is someone who throws rocks and hides their hand, and they get a bit of a kick out of just seeing like issues arise, even if it's outside of them. Like specifically, this could definitely be someone who you're in good, you have a good relationship with them, but you're kind of distant. You don't speak to them often, but when you do, it's amicable. But this person could also be in connection with people that you don't have a good relationship with. So it's kind of like this person is in the middle of you and someone else that you keep a distance with because you don't really like their energy, you don't like their vibe, or you two could have had a falling out. So this person is hard to trust. This person isn't someone that you should trust. Why is this person intimidated by you? This person is intimidated by you because they feel like you are onto them. They feel like you know that they are not a person that you should trust, and they feel this way because of how you distance yourself. The way that it's like you're really good at also being a politician. You're good at, maintaining a level of camaraderie with this person while still also distancing your person and not letting this person be too close to you where they can even affect you or cause any damage in your life. And this person is becoming very well aware of that because they're actually taking account of every interaction that you have and how they come out of the interaction thinking that they're on top, thinking that they've gathered information on you, thinking that they have some kind of tea on you or something that they could use as entertainment later on in another friend circle, only to come and realize that, actually they didn't get nothing on you. And if they were to repeat any of the information that you did share with them, it wouldn't be anything gossip worthy. So then it made them kind of want to pay more attention to you because it's like they're realizing it's like touche. Like they tap their tipping their hat off to you, because if they thought they were a good politician, baby, not only did they meet their match, but they met their successor, because you're more successful at it, because you don't actually cause problems. You learned how to still maintain amicability with people while keeping your distance because you know they don't have the best intentions, or they have personality flaws that can affect you reaching your goals. Okay? Now I'm gonna get a little deep. That's for the general, right? But this reading can get much deeper than that. This is someone who you could actually be pretty close with, but they could live at a distance from you. Or you guys could not spend that much time together because you're spending a lot of your energy and effort focused on your mission. It's like right now, your life is filled with purpose. You could see your ships coming in. You could see how much you've changed, how much you've evolved, how fulfilled you are in your life. Even though it does come with its challenges, with this star card here, it still doesn't affect your overall well-being because those challenges are literal results of you living your life, a life of purpose. This individual is threatened by that because the sheer fact that they have to create turmoil in their life or create drama or create something to entertain them is a beaming light of exposure that says, hey, I need to start living a life of purpose. I'm not living a life of purpose if this is how I have to fill my cup. If I have to fill my cup by creating problems or by indulging in other people's issues, gossip, tea, all of that stuff, then what does that say about my life? Whereas you, on the other hand, you're so focused on your goals and aspirations you could be building something right now with this engineer, and whatever it is that you're building, you have had so many visions about this. You could have even created vision boards, or you could have did had spiritual awakenings about this, maybe dreams about this, that now that you're actually seeing your hard work bring in shifts, you're seeing it in front of you. Doors are opening up, opportunities are becoming available to you. Situations that you didn't even think were possible in the past are almost at your fingertips. Things that you wouldn't even have imagined that you would be doing right now, you are doing, or you're about to do, or you have opportunities to do it. And so as these doors are opening, it's like this beaming light for you. It's this illumination for you that says, oh, I'm definitely on the right path. It's like you're building a tower of, it's not in a negative sense, but it's like you're building stacks of Bible to heaven. I forgot what it's called, the Tower of Babel, whatever it is, when you're like building, you cannot build a stack of books to heaven, or but in this case, it's like you are. It's like every step of the way, you're getting closer and closer and closer to this life of just achievement. And this individual now feels like they've been watching you, and now the more that they're watching you, the more they're seeing you climb this ladder to your emotional, spiritual well-being. They're questioning, how much did you know about them? How much of their flaws have you been aware of? How much of their mishaps and flaws and misery have you been able to see? Especially with the star card, if you notice, it's like cracking. Let me see. Maybe I should bring it up to the camera. Can you see, like, it's like cracking? This person created a life that they wanted other people to aspire to. Their biggest dream, their goal in life was to just build a life that other people would aspire to. And the fact that you're not focused on their life, you don't aspire to anything that they have, they're perplexed. And what it does is it shines a light on the fact that they built a life of purpose around fallacy, around external validation, nothing that actually would fill them up truly on the inside. It doesn't matter how many cars they get, how many vacations they go on, how many opportunities they have in love, how successful they are in their career. If it's not fulfilling for them, if they did it so that the public can say, wow, that person's doing a great job, I wish I had that, then they're never ever going to feel good about themselves, and they're always going to be seeking outside of themselves for some form of entertainment, gratification, or validity. Whereas you're not. You chose to go off the beaten path. You chose to do something that you loved or that you love, and it's fulfilling you, even if it means you still in the trenches. You see how here the star card, she's still like in the street. You know what I mean? The broken glass and broken windows. It's like you still may be in the trenches. You still may not be at the level that you aspire to be at, but it's the journey, it's the process on getting there that is so beautiful and so amazing. No matter how many ups and downs you may face on the way there, your path has been illuminated in front of you, that you know this is the path you're supposed to go down. Whereas this person doesn't know what they're supposed to be doing. They don't have true fulfillment. They don't have true purpose. They've acquired a lot of things, but they haven't really been fulfilled. And this person, the more that they watch you, the more they realize you've been seeing this about them. You've been realized this about them. And that's what makes you distance yourself from them. Because you don't want to be connected with someone who is not living a life of purpose, because they're either A, going to be envious of the fact of you living a life of purpose, or B, they're going to sabotage you with their negative stinking thinking, or C, they're going to derail you and distract you from what it is that you're working toward. So either way, with all of this clarity that you have, your understanding of who you are, you're able to see other people. You literally designed a life where you can still maintain relationships in the same way that they do without actually harming anyone, and still being able to fulfill your purpose and live a life of meaning. So yes, guys, that's what I have for you. If that reading resonated, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below and let me know. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.